Hello subscribers, today is Friday, December 24th, 2021. This is market recap for MasterChartsTrading.com. As always, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and share this video with others. Pretty much the same general video today. We're gonna cover stocks as they hit new records. NASDAQ and small caps are behind, but they're moving in the right direction. Junk debt actually is doing the same thing, and this is important for the health of stock market. At the same time, treasury bonds could be breaking down actually, so this is a good news in general for stocks. And gold seems to be poised for another attempt at a breakout to the upside as dollar is stalling at resistance. Turkish Lira, I'll show you what the bearish engulfing or outside reversal pattern looks like, and we'll look at Bitcoin to finish it off. If you're a subscriber, we're going to cover all of these stocks and some of the speculative stocks as well. If you're not a subscriber, consider signing up at MasterChartsTrading.com. These are the indicators I'm going to be using. These lines show support and resistance pretty much, and they're very useful to see where that is. So in this case, notice how on S&P 500 chart, we again bottomed at this green support resistance line, and it's been working really well, serving us really well. Back here in September 2020, as late as November 2020, you can kind of see the same thing. And then there was another opportunity relatively recently, right there in October of this year and December of this year and late December, just a few days ago. So we're making new records yet again. Let's see if this continues. I mean, I don't see why not. There seems to be a now push to the upside. Looks like the fear is mostly gone. This is NASDAQ. NASDAQ is moving also in the right direction. It's approaching new records. Correlations between stocks within S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100 ETF are very similar, very high. So when one moves, the other follows, etc. Let's see where this gets us. Looks like we're gonna make new records. It seems that way. IWM small caps, the weakest of the three. So as I just showed, the S&P actually made a new record yesterday. NASDAQ is very close. IWM, notice where we're below the blue line. So compare that to NASDAQ, which is above the green line. So green line obviously is stronger than blue line because it's higher towards the records. However, we could be looking at the opportunity here again. So let's see if IWM closes above the blue line here at 224. That would be a signal to buy it. Another good reason reason to celebrate, I suppose, is junk debt. Here's JNK. Notice what happened. It closed above the resistance at 108.77. So now we're back in the bull market. Previous pushes to the downside, notice where the downward facing arrows are, very limited, basically no follow through, and now reversal to the upside. So it's a good chance we're gonna make a new high for S&P and for NASDAQ and for junk debt. So overall, when junk debt and S&P they sort of tend to move together. So when junk debt moves in one direction, S&P follows, and in this case it's a good news because we're moving in the same direction. So let's see if junk debt makes a new high. Treasuries, on the other hand, so treasuries are bought during the times of stress, financial stress, fear, and seems like we had a spike in fear into early December, and now we're kind of unwinding the spike. So it doesn't look very strong right now. So this, you can see we're kind of like above and below this blue line. Additionally, if we project the lines into the future, we can see that they were kind of projected to be moving into downward. So what we're looking at right now is to see how it plays out, how treasuries play out into late January, maybe even early February, and see if we want to be buying it. But right this instant, I want to just kind of watch and see what happens in the near term. But seems like the fear is reducing definitely in the market. Dollar index. So here's dollar index DXY. So the reason why I usually look at dollar index is because I will also trade gold. So gold moves opposite to dollar usually, and you can see a big run up and recent alert right there. The latest alert was in September. Nice big run for the dollar, now favored. Looking at gold, gold was under pressure. Now you can see there was multiple arrows here. So you can see downward facing arrows, and an upward facing arrow right there on the 11th of November, and then downward facing arrows again. So we're seeing a lot of whipsaws right now, not a lot of follow through. So what I'm looking at right now is, notice how the indicators are curving down, and then we can project them into the future. What this means is, again, bullish levels for gold are fast approaching. It's at 1827. We're at already 1808 or so. So it's possible that we're gonna break out into a bull market for gold, and that is, excellent news. We'll start buying gold and gold miners when or if this happens. But notice there's sometimes a lot of whipsaws. Some trades did go to target, for example these ones, but some did not. So it's occasionally, you get a certain percentage of winners and certain percentage of losers, and there's not much you can do about it. There is a percentage where you just have to kind of cut your losses at a certain point. And here is USDTRY. So yes, you can trade using my indicators. That was the latest opportunity to buy US dollar with Turkish Lira back in March of this year. Now I would have been out, of this trade right there on the 20th of December, because we closed below my support resistance line, the blue support resistance line. And right this instant, I would actually be thinking about shorting this currency pair. I'm not really trading it, but this is this candle right there on the 20th of December is bearish engulfing because it engulfs the previous candle from the 17th of December. We can actually look on the weekly chart, and it's even more obvious. It's really, really cute. Look at the size of this thing. I'm going to turn off the indicators for a little while. But the point is that the real body, the green part, is completely engulfed by the red body of this candle. So this is bearish engulfing. You can also say this is outside reversal because the upper shadow, the candle completely outside reverses the previous one. So you can see the huge current candle engulfing the previous week's candle. So this is a bearish engulfing outside reversal. Most likely means that this currency pair will now go to the downside in favor of Turkish Lira. And finally, Bitcoin, really briefly, not really much is happening. It's sort of trading sideways. Bearish levels are at 43,875, where I'm reading it right off the chart. At this point, I would be thinking about selling it short and pressure to the downside. And bullish levels at 53925. I'm reading it off the chart as well. And this is where I would be buying it for most likely a breakout to the new highs. That's it for this week's recap. Head over to MasterChartsTrading.com, click on products, and notice I have revamped the checkout. Now we have 3 different products, trading indicators. So these are the indicators, these lines on the chart. There's a green, blue, red, and yellow line. It helps you find excellent buying opportunities. For example, this latest one for Bitcoin was good for 33%. And then the newsletter as well. So newsletters are my ideas about various stocks and commodities and ETFs. and you can sign up for that. So newsletter versus trading indicators, and you can also buy both of them at a small discount. So sign up for that. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching and have another great trading week. Bye-bye.